What's up, guys? Your bro, Rich here. Today's video is now part 4 on the Chevy Corvette. Today I'm now doing the next one, which is the C4 Corvette from 84 to 96. Yep, as I mentioned in the last video, it was named after an explosive device, C4. Kind of odd, but oh well. Before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you'll know when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. So the Gen 4 Corvette was the first complete redesign of the Corvette since 1963. I think from the first or second gen, I don't know. Production was to begin 83 model year. Say 83 model year. But both quality issues and part delays resulted in only 43 prototypes for the 83 model year produced that were never even sold. What's the point of making prototypes if they're never going to be sold? Kind of weird, but I mean, that's how they do it. I mean, I don't judge about this, but whatever. Anyway, so all of the 1983 prototypes were either destroyed or serialized as the 84 model year, except apart from one white example with a medium blue interior. After extensive testing and mods like modifications were done, it was initially retired as a display, as a display car, sitting in an external wall over the Bowling Green assembly plant's employee entrance in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Later, this only surviving 83, sorry, can barely see even with glasses on. Sometimes I have to zoom in like this and open my eyes like this because sometimes the vision starts to blur out sometimes. Anyways, later this only surviving 83 prototype was removed, restored, and put on display at the National Corvette Museum. It's a Corvette museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky. It's still owned by GM, so General Motors. On February 12th, 2 days before Valentine's Day, 2014, and this is a true story. This is from Top Gear, actually. They mentioned this as well. It was nearly lost to a sinkhole, which opened up under the museum. 8 Corvettes. So 8 Corvettes were severely damaged. There's like the it was C2, C3, and then there was a C601. Just sad. It breaks my heart when I saw that, and it was just devastating. It was just awful. So 8 other Corvettes were severely damaged. I mean, from the picture, it didn't look that damaged. I mean, some of them were barely damaged, like the C6 was. I mean, it was barely, like, minimal damage anyways. The regular, so the standard Gen 4 started product. So the standard Gen 4 production began on January 3rd, 1983. The 84 model year and delivery to customers began in March 1983. The 84 model carried over the 5.7-liter 350 L83 Crossfire V8 motor from the final 82 Gen 3 model. New chassis features were aluminum brake calipers and an all-aluminum suspension for both weight savings and rigidity. The new one-piece targa top, targa top, which had been last used. So the new one-piece targa top had no center reinforcement. Retractable headlights like pop-up headlights continued to be used, but became single units, which had been last used in 1957, so during the late 50s. A new electronic dashboard with digital liquid crystal displays, so LCDs, 40 both a speedometer and tachometer were standard. Starting in 1985, the 230 horsepower, so the 230 horsepower L98, 230 horsepower 230 horsepower L98 V8. So the 230 horsepower, so the L98 V8 with 230 horsepower with tuned port fuel injection became the standard V8. September 84 through 88. So September 84 through 88, Corvettes were available with a 4x3 gearbox designed by Doug Nash, a 4-speed manual coupled to an automatic overdrive on the top 3 gears. It was devised to help the Corvette meet U.S. fuel economy standards. So U.S. fuel economy standards, or U.S. regulations and whatnot, which are just crap. Since 1981, when it was last offered, a manual returned to the Corvette, starting with production in late 1984. So in late 1984, the gearbox proved to be problematic and was replaced. The gearbox proved to be problematic and was replaced by a modern 6-speed manual in 1989. In 1986. So in 1986, the second Corvette Indy Pace car was released. It was the first convertible version since 1975. A CHMSL center high mount signal light, a third center brake light was added in 1986. So it was added in 86 to comply with safety regulations, while the color of the pace car used in the race was yellow. All 1986 convertibles also had the Indy 500 emblem mounted on the console, making any color a pace car edition. In 1987, a B2K twin turbo option became available from the factory. The Callaway Corvette was a RPO, so a regular production option. The B2K option coexisted in 1990 and 1991 with the 01 option, which then replaced it. Early B2Ks produced 345 pound-feet and 345 horsepower, and 345 horsepower and 450 pound-feet. So 345 horsepower and 450 pound-feet 610 newton meters of torque. Later versions boasted 450 horsepower and 613 pound-feet. 613 pound-feet, 831 newton meters of torque. That's a lot. 1988 saw the 35th anniversary edition of the Corvette. So 1988 saw the 35th anniversary edition of the Corvette. In 1990, the 01 Corvette, the 01 was introduced with the LT5 motor, designed by Lotus and built in the Mercury Marine plant in Stillwater, Oklahoma. The LT5 was a 4-cam DOHC, so dual overhead camshaft design, producing 375 horsepower. The C401 ran from 1990 through 95 model years. So from 90 to 95 model years. In 91, all Corvettes received updates to the body, interior, and wheels. The convex rear fascia that sets the 9001 apart from the standard model was included on L98 Corvettes, making the styling of the expensive 01 nearly identical to that of the base cars. The most obvious difference remaining between the base and 01 models, besides the wider rear wheels, was the location of the CHMSL, which was integrated into the new rear fascia used on the base model firming at the top of the rear hatch of the 01s. I'll be back.